This is why I tell you not to bite me, even affectionately. We've been through this before. You have sharp front teeth. Canine teeth. Very, very sharp fangs. Do I even call them canine teeth since you're a Wendigo? They're like part canine, part deer, part cryptid Mothman creature. You nearly bit off half my hand. Okay, you're lucky I only have 2 little puncture holes to show for that. You know I'm not mad. Okay, I'm not mad. You were being cute. You were putting your mouth on my hand like you do. You're all mouthy like a puppy, but you don't understand. Skin, very fragile. Your teeth, very sharp. But it's okay. I've had worse bites from wild dogs. I'm not mad. Who knew a fearsome Wendigo would need so much reassurance? No, you're downright needy is what you are. You were practically nuzzling into me a moment ago, trying to be all apologetic for biting me. Oh, here I thought you were simply enjoying my company, but turns out you just wanted to eat me for lunch. How disappointing. Small and crunchy. I'll have you know I am far from a snack. I think I'd be too chewy for your taste. All this muscle mass. Look at this muscle. That would be chewy. You don't want to eat that, do you? I prefer to call it ruggedly handsome. Hey, that isn't fair. You can't use your tail as a whip. That is illegal. Flag on the play. I don't have a tail, so that is an immediate advantage. Alright, okay, you know what? I stand corrected. You were playing fair in your own unique way, but it's not fair because I don't have a tail. And try not to get too comfortable with that coiling whip trick of yours. I don't fancy being smacked in the face with your tail when you're just walking by. Wait, here, you could wrap your tail around me. How about that? Wrap me up like a present. A present? Oh, is that a human thing? Do Wendigos not give presents? Well, a present is something you wrap up in pretty paper and give to someone to make them happy. Or to show you care. And if you wrap me in your tail, I'd be like a present. Yes, I suppose to a Wendigo that would not make much sense. But we humans prefer social gestures. Okay, so if I offered you a corpse, that would be... Okay, it's acceptable for a Wendigo. Among human society, offering a fresh corpse would raise a few eyebrows. Yes, humans have parties when loved ones die. It's called a wake. Humans gather around as a form of mourning. It's different than just dropping a corpse on someone's porch and being like, here, a present for you. As touched as I am by the thought, I would like to decline. I prefer my gifts a little less bloody. If you want to bring me something, I guess flowers? I know flowers are useless, okay? I know you can't eat them. Not all presents have to be edible. They can just be pretty things that you want to keep in your house. They don't have to be useful. They don't have to be edible. They just have to be thoughtful. In the world of humans, flowers are considered beautiful and meaningful, and they're given as a gesture of affection, not as a snack. But there are edible bouquets. No. We're not making an edible bouquet of bodies. It's a bad idea. Remember flowers? Yes, they're meaningful. In human culture, flowers have different meanings to symbolize different things. For example, roses are associated with love and romance, and different color roses mean, like, friendship, or I don't know. There's a whole language with flowers. You can send someone a really complicated message in a bouquet. It's a weird human thing. We come up with a lot of unusual ways to communicate with one another. Like, when you go up to someone, a human, you're communicating with your words, but you're also communicating with your body language. Like, I know when you scrunch up your lips and show your teeth, you're anxious. It's body language. You're speaking with your body, and I'm picking up on those signals. Yes, I understand that you probably won't be able to pick up on them. So I'm gonna help you, okay? This face that I'm making right now means I need you to pay attention to me. See this earnest expression in my eyes, and I'm making eye contact with you? Pay attention. Okay, back to the main point. What are we not going to give as gifts? Corpses. What are we going to give instead? Wonderful. So, yes, that's right. Many humans appreciate flowers as gifts. It's a way of expressing emotions without words. Sorry, what? You will bring me a flower. Yes, I would prefer it to a corpse. If I had to pick between the two. Why do you want to get me a flower? I mean, oh. I mean, I knew we were friends, but thank you. That is very sweet of you to actually make an effort to get me something I would prefer, rather than the corpse that you brought me when you first moved in. Yes, I remember that little gift. Nice bloody body on my porch. I still have the stain. It was an unwelcome surprise, if I do say so myself. So yes, I would prefer a wildflower to that. I appreciate the gesture that you hunted. It's special for me. But next time, what are we gonna do? Not murder someone, exactly. Flowers are a much more acceptable gift among humans, so if you're trying to woo me, you'll have better luck with flowers than corpses. No, I know. You're trying to express your appreciation for me letting you live here. Technically in the woods behind my house, but more often than not I find you in my house, so you're basically a roommate at this point. But you have to admit, the idea of a Wendigo trying to woo me is adorable. Me? Egotistical? It's a big word for a Wendigo. I prefer to think of myself as confident, self-assured. No, I have no doubt you could crunch me like a twig if you wanted to. Yes, very, very fragile. No, I don't think you could crush me so easily. You forget that humans have more than just fragile bones to rely on. We have intelligence and strategy. It's not all about brute strength. Oh, really? And I suppose you, a Wendigo, have superior intellect. Okay, I will give you that one. You can mimic human voices, and it's a smart tactic. You lure humans into the woods and then eat them. I would assume it works if I heard a voice in the woods. Well, knowing you, knowing what you can do, now if I ever hear a voice in the woods, I'm never ever going anywhere near it. But if I was a naive, unassuming human, and I was walking in the woods at night, again, now that I know you, I know that that's a bad idea, but say I was, and I heard a voice that I recognized, whispering to me from the bushes, I would probably go to it, and the Wendigo would probably eat me. But humans can learn. And I have learned, because you have told me, don't go in the woods, don't follow creepy voices in the woods. So I have learned to be cautious. Besides, we managed to have a decent conversation before you ate me. And then you decided to just live here. Much to my chagrin. Oh, I don't know, really. I guess I've kind of gotten used to having you around. It was just me out here, before you, and I'd check in with people on the radio, of course, every couple weeks, but other than that, it was just me and my thoughts. And now it's me and a creepy, cryptid, 9-foot Wendigo. Now that I said that out loud, could I be just hallucinating you? Thanks for the reassurance, buddy. But I mean, it's more than that. It's the scientist in me, too. Absorbing you, studying you. You're a rare find. A living relic. And I find it really intriguing. Yes, well, I suppose it's a bit odd for a human not to be terrified of a Wendigo, but I've always been a bit of an oddball that way. I find you fascinating. Despite your fearsome reputation, there's something almost endearing about you. Oh, of course, you're a fearsome creature, no denying that. But you can't fool me. I catch glimpses of something more beneath that fearsome exterior. A hint of softness. Come on, don't lie to yourself. Even fearsome predators can have a softer side. And you can't tell me that you don't have a single soft spot. Uh-huh. What about me? Oh, I'm food, not friend. Mm-hmm. I'm nothing but a tasty snack to you. I get it. But let's be honest. You're not gonna eat me, are you? Uh-huh. And what if I just don't want to be eaten? You order it. Oh, makes you think I listen to your orders. Oh, I'm too confident? Okay, you're telling me you could crush me if you wanted to? Go ahead, tough guy, why haven't you done it yet? Oh, so you being gracious by not killing me. You don't want to be ferocious because you don't want to scare me. I see how it is. How noble of you. How hospitable of you to act civil in our mutual dwelling. How convenient for you that you choose to stay here. Yes, very noble. How thoughtful for a predator like yourself to spare a poor little human's feelings. Oh, poor human. So scared and so helpless. How will I ever survive with a vicious creature like you nearby? Wow, I'm sorry. Did I offend you? I didn't mean to mock. Oh, you're gonna eat me if I mock you? Okay. I'm not arrogant. And I think given your current predicament, curled up basically on my lap, I think the confidence is well earned. Oh, are you growling? Is that your fearsome growl? Sorry, it's really cute. Like, I could see how that would be really creepy if I'm walking in the woods in the dark, but right now, with you basically curled up on my lap, it just sounds like you're purring. Your tail is flicking like you're basically wagging, so I'm not gonna listen to any words you say because the tail is speaking for you. Oh, I smell delicious? Really? Are you gonna eat me? You already put 2 holes through the soft membrane between my thumb and my finger. See these? See those holes? You did that. I had to bandage it up and you were just sitting over there smugly licking your lips. I'm not gonna give you my hand again. I'm not gonna give you any more pets. You're not allowed to chew on my fingers. Nothing. 'Cause you bit me. I know it was an accident. But still. Okay. New house rule. No eating me. Any part of me. No bitey. No break skin. Comprende? Good. And I suppose I will pet you. Just a little bit. Because as fearsome as you are soft. And your little ears look like a deer's ears and they flop like a little puppy. Oh, come on. You're definitely starting to look like a pup. All you need is a fluffy tail. And a bone. Yes, I know you eat bones. I'm not... I got you started. I'll tell you what. I'll pick up some antlers from the dog store, the pet store. See if you can satisfy yourself chewing on those. You get bone marrow out of the center of them. That's what you want, isn't it? Okay. I suppose I can do that for you. But you gotta be good and you gotta promise not to eat me. And no more biting my hands or my arms or my ankles. Okay. I'm holding you to that. You can lay in my lap if you want. You barely fit. You can put your head in my lap or your tail or like one appendage. Good choice. You are pretty cute for like an apex predator built to go after humans and be all ferocious and everything. Pretty soft. Okay, now that's not growling. That is purring 100%. You are purring like a kitten. You know what? I would say I have successfully domesticated a Wendigo. I will go down in history. Instead of studying the Wendigo in the wild like most scientists would, I have domesticated it. It is my lap pet now. Wonderful. Yes, I know. You are a big, bad predator who could eat me in an instant, and you are very graciously choosing not to. Very generous of you. No, hush and let me pet you. Of course. It's because I'm supplying you with food. You're just keeping me around for free meals. Is that it? How typical. Oh, there you go. All fierce and growling 1 minute and then purring and cuddling the next. I think you have a soft spot for getting pet, don't you? Did you bite my shoe? What did I just say about eating me? I know that the shoe's not technically part of me, but we're counting it. It's on my person. It's on my person. It counts as me. Well, you know, I wear thick shoes, especially for dealing with feisty wendigos such as yourself. Yeah, okay. Let's see how it is. You know, one minute you're growling and threatening to eat me, and then the next you're purring and snuggling up to me like a house cat. Oh, you like me reluctantly? I'm not sure how to take that. Should I feel honored that a fearsome wendigo begrudgingly likes me? Well, I'll take the honor then. I feel privileged that you're making an exception for me, despite your general dislike of humans. I guess I'm just special. Oh, just not as infuriating? Okay. I'll take that as a win. I suppose I should be flattered you find me less annoying than other people. Yeah, you're a dangerous predator, you want to be free to do as you please, come and go, eat whatever you want, blah blah blah. I'm not really gonna judge you or put any limits on you or anything. I will say, don't murder me or anyone I care about. But other than that, you can go friggin' eat deer in the backyard, whatever it is you do. I will bring you those antlers to chew on. Like a silly puppy. Careful there. Keep that up, I might start thinking you've actually grown fond of me. Right, but I'm just a tasty snack you're saving for later. You're lucky you're so cute, you know that? Normal people would have freaked out and called the cops on you the first time you showed up. Something about you just makes me want to keep you around. Now, if you're hungry, go hunt something for yourself to eat, because I'm hungry too, and I'm gonna make probably cereal, and you're not gonna like it. You can try some. I can guarantee you, though, it does not taste like meat or blood, and that's like 90% of what you eat. So, there's your warning. You have been warned. Cereal does not taste like meat. Remember, we tried this with salads. I told you you weren't gonna like the salad. I told you that. But you did not listen to me. Yes, because you liked hamburgers. But I told you you were gonna like hamburgers because they're meat. We can argue about this later. Go get a rabbit or something for yourself for dinner so you're not a hangry mess and moping around and be like, oh, I'm gonna go into town and murder some innocent person and eat them. Don't do that. Go get a deer or a rabbit or something. I don't care. Just go eat something while I eat my cereal. And then I will let you pick out a movie. Yes. Hurry up then. Go hunt. Yeah. Be safe. Even though you're like the apex predator, like nothing else in the woods can hurt you.